Hey everybody, this is Dani Rabin, guitarist for Rabin, and I want to take a minute to talk to you about how to get the Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix kind of sound. Now, a lot of people look to gear to solve that problem, and that's partially true. You know, they both played Strats. I think that's a part of it. Thick strings, I play 11s, but you know, I know Stevie Ray Vaughan played a little heavier. Tuned down. Maybe they both do that. That's a part of it. But I think that physically, the biggest part of it is the right hand. And their right hand technique is somewhat similar. And you don't have to imitate them exactly to get that aggressive sound. But a lot of people play from the wrist when they play. Meaning, you know, they'll play single lines, kind of like that. And when you're sitting down, your real options are to play from the wrist or to play from the elbow. But the shoulder is kind of locked because you're sitting down. Some guitars aren't so balanced. So step one in this lesson is stand up if you want to practice that technique. So when you're standing, the root of the motion can be from the elbow. And then you can really get your entire body involved in the strokes. So I'll show you the difference in sound. This is sitting down. Now I'm going to stand up and play with my entire arm. Alright, so really in this technique you're playing a lot of the strings at the same time. So the thing that's kind of tricky is you have to work out a lot of left hand muting, left hand damping, meaning if I want to play an A on the G string right here, to get that A I kind of have to let only that ring out. And I guess that takes a little bit of practice, you know, to get your left hand doing all the muting, and because you're playing really violently with this hand. But after a while, you'll be able to play some like lines. I am a big believer that the sound it's okay when you sit down, but that's an elbow kind of motion. Once you get it shouldery, you can really get that right rhythm. It's very aggressive. It has some violence in it, and you know that's really the mood of that music. So another thing, you know, when you're playing from your wrist, which is great for speed and for a lot of things, but you know you're very close and very accurate. The closer you are to the string, the less muting you need to do with your left hand. The more you go away, you know, the messier the motion. But there's still a way to make it musical. So I would practice standing up, and I would practice trying to get your, you know, if you want to play one note, if you want to play two notes, three notes, four notes, full chords. This is something I use all the time in Rabin. We have a song called Red Line Goes. And then when I go to play rhythm in the solo, it's like... Cool.